to meet with Holly. He came to get her back and to be her man, but Hans and his buddies fucked up the plan. And that's about when everything went sour at the Christmas party. And the terrorists were overzealous, but it was sweet when they killed Ellis. And with a little help from Alan, John McClane kicked ass. We're gonna die, 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 die hard. We're gonna die, 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 die hard. We're gonna die, 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 die hard. We're gonna die, 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 die as hard as we can. No one dies harder than John McClane, even when his wife's stuck on a plane, about to crash into the Potomac River on the eve of Christmas. And airport security kicked him out, but John McClane is just too damn proud, and nothing could have made him not deliver, cause that's his business. And with a lot of fights and gunplay, he blew that plane up on the runway. And with a little help from Alan, Holly's plane could land. We're gonna die, 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 die hard. We're gonna die, 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 die hard. We're gonna die, 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 die hard. We're gonna die, 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 die as hard as we can. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. No one dies harder than John McClane, saving all the passengers on the train. When Simon wasn't clear with his intentions, it was just a distraction. And there was no way McClane could know that Hans Gruber was Simon's bro. And that's what made it Die Hard with a vengeance, with Samuel Jackson. And the good cop wouldn't miss this, even though it wasn't Christmas. He didn't get any help from Alan, but only in part 3. We're gonna die, 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 die hard. We're gonna die, 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 die hard. We're gonna die, 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 die hard. We're gonna die, 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 die as hard as we can. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Remember when we first met John McClane? Argyle picked him up from the plane and took him down the Nakatomi Tower to meet with Holly. He came to get her back and to be her man, but Hans and his buddies fucked up the plan. And that's about when everything went sour at the Christmas party. And the terrorists were overzealous, but it was sweet when they killed Ellis. And with a little help from Alan, John McClane kicked ass. We're gonna die, 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 die hard. We're gonna die, 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 die hard. We're gonna die, 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 die hard. We're gonna die, 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 die as hard as we can. No one dies harder than John McClane,
Hey everybody, welcome back. I was going to call it a Shappy Hour. It's not Shappy Hour, it's Mardi Gras, but this is the first joint stream I think we've done in a very, very long time. So it's so good to see Ash here with me, Big D with me from, is that Cyberpunk 2020?
Maybe.
Maybe somewhere like that. But anyway, thank you, Shadow Time, for being here, Traposaurus Rex. Hopefully the audio sounds good for everybody, video sounds good for everybody. Thanks to Shadow Time last time around when we did Aliens Fire Team, who told me that my lag was like 10 minutes long. So we invested some of that hard-earned chat money into pumping up the stream speed. So hopefully this will be a little bit better. We got like 6 times the speed or something. It's Cox Gigablast. So if you like it, thank Cox. And if you don't, write Cox a Yelp review. But anyway, thanks guys so much for being here tonight. We're going to do some rescores. Ash has been kind enough to look over some of the travesties as recommended to us by our good friend in Crane, Texas, Tom, who said that there were some egregious out of whack scores that she's going to correct tonight. We're also going to talk a little bit about our upcoming movies, Big D's work on the new website, all this stuff for you guys. So thank you so much for being there. John, okay. Oh, John But a Hut is not here. He's here. And as always, please, if you have a moment to subscribe to the stream, you can help the podcast out that way. We get so much help from everybody commissioning. Thanks, Punker, for your subscription. That's our good friend SF Punker from just down the road. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. All of your commissions, just the incredible outpouring of generosity from this community is amazing. I cannot believe that we're booked through mid 2023, Big D, for Chat the Movies.
Yeah, I think it's May
Shit.
2023. Yeah. There's still some I have to go add.
Yeah, absolutely wild. So anyway, we're getting our sea legs back on the stream. So if there's anything you see that needs to be fixed, if the audio is too loud, too quiet, you got lag, whatever, please let us know. And Juan, great question. When Ash is giving her rescore, I will actually put a poll up so you guys can score as well, 0 to 5 wipes. I'm limited on how many options I can put up there, so I can't do like point whatever. So we're just gonna do, I'd say round wipes, which sounds weird, but anyway. And John,
wait, I didn't do round wipes in my scores.
No, you don't have to. It's their scores. Their scores will be round wipes. You get the actually that brings me to my first topic that I want to cover tonight, which is people telling Ash how to do her job. So we posted that Ash should be doing rescores on Twitter, and like dudes just show up and they're like, well, she can, but the only way she's allowed to do it is if she doesn't look at any other scores. And we're like, nah, fuck that. No, the only way she's allowed to do it is if she does, such and such, The Crow. No.
From the kitchen.
Yeah, from the kitchen, right. And listen, we appreciate all your feedback. That's very, very nice that you're getting involved. But here's the thing. Ash could show up on the stream and like play like Yankee Doodle on a piccolo up her ass, and we just be like, yeah, she's on the show. She does what she wants. So anyway, Ash, you're going to do it the way you want, however you want, whatever movie you want. Big D, though, gets to determine if it's an official score.
I'm here to defend people who take this seriously.
Can we just point out that this literally just happened in the green room where Big D was reminding me how our scoring system works. So, guys, the mansplaining never ends.
He was just trying to help. I see where he's coming from.
Because I take it seriously, way too seriously sometimes, but I give it an honest effort. Like I even went back and listened to some of the reviews that were in question, just so I could be up and remember what was said.
Shadow Time, I do realize that a piccolo is very hard to play with your butt, but it's the first thing that came to mind. Maybe a recorder would be better, a penny whistle, a slide whistle. So anyway, other ways that you can support the podcast is you can cheer as well. There's a little bit icon down next to your chat box. You can click there and cheer, and you can purchase bits that go straight to us. I mean, they get like Twitch gets a cut, but come on. They're helping us out, I guess, sort of. And then also with your subscription, if you don't want to pay for a subscription, you can use your Amazon Prime subscription as well to connect to Twitch Prime, and then it's totally free to you. Anyway, John is telling us that Willow is a one-wipe movie, and I think he meant to say I will die on this hill, but he said AI will die on this hill. And so now I'm thinking that
we'll die alone.
Maybe it's John Bud the Bot. D-Dube, thank you so much for the cheer. That's 100 bits. Thank you so much for that big cheer. Okay, so we are getting really close to a hype train now. If you haven't been aboard for a hype train before, I forgot they existed. So thanks for bringing it back to my memory. But if you subscribe right now, gift a subscription or use bits, you can start off a hype train, and that'll be our first hype train of the year. So that'd be pretty exciting. One really important thing right now is that Big D took all the time to set up shatpod.com. It's our new website. I have not adjusted the donation link off of Twitch yet. So if you try to donate right now, it won't work. But we'll get that fixed. So cheers, great. Subs, great. Don't need to donate. And clips. Always clip anything you like so we can make more content to share out and get things going. Anyway, thanks, Ash, for the cheer. Thanks, D-Do, for the cheer. Ash, always get the hype train started. And here we go. Hype train incoming. So right now we have... So right now we have limited time to earn some exclusive emotes. Juan Carlos saying T2 is better than Dumb and Dumber. Now this sounds on its face to be a no-brainer. I would say, yeah, all day long. If you ran into me at a bar and you said that, I go, yeah, what dumb fuck would say that Dumb and Dumber is better than T2? Except, I believe on our wipe scores, Dumb and Dumber is... No, Dumb and Dumber is not perfect. Cable Guy was perfect.
No, T2 is a 0.33.
Juan Carlos... Thanks.
So I think T2 we did give it better than Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah. So and now we got Juan Carlos saying Jurassic Park is better than Dumb and Dumber. Ash, please fix that. So these are not people telling you what to do, just recommending what to do. Punker, thank you so much for your subscription or gifting your subscription to Juan Carlos. That's very kind of you as well. We are 88% through with the hype train with 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go. So anyway, we are here for Mardi Gras. I got my Mardi Gras started early. Ash, who is the native... Thank you, Taco Gatitos, for gifting a sub to the chat community as well. That goes to Jason1975. Really appreciate that. And we hit our hype train goal. Thank you guys so much. It's going to take us to level 2 now if you guys want to try for level 2. Ash is our native New Orleanian, and I asked her on the previous pod if she had any Mardi Gras plans. She said no because she's in Houston. Ash, what's Mardi Gras like in Houston?
Lame. I mean, it doesn't exist. I mean, people here don't really celebrate it. Galveston is like, I don't know, it's about 45 minutes south of downtown, so about an hour and 15 minutes from me, and they have a Mardi Gras there, which a lot of people here go to, but I have this thing where I can't go to the fake Mardi Gras.
Okay.
So, like, I don't go to, like, the Slidell Mardi Gras or the Metairie Mardi Gras or the Lake Charles Mardi Gras or the Galveston or Mobile Mardi Gras. They're not real, so it's just like I won't eat a king cake from anywhere other than Manny Randazzo's. Can't do it.
So, speaking of which, Ash was kind enough back in February, actually. Or no, was it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, back in February, to send me a legit king cake from Randazzo's, which, by the way, weighs like 20 pounds. I swear, it's dense as shit. And so I took it, and I'd just been asked the day before I was visiting the King Bee, and we were eating this like really shitty chocolate sheet cake. And he was like, "What's your favorite kind of cake?" And I was like, "I don't like cake. I don't like sweets at all." The next day I had a king cake. I was reminded that no, I do actually like cake. There's one cake I like, and I still saved this much of it so I can enjoy it on the Twitch stream tonight. So we'll be doing that as well as making some cocktails in honor of Mardi Gras. John subscribed for his 15th month. Thank you so much, John. And we are halfway. We're 3 minutes into. We got 3 minutes left in our level 2 hype train. So thank you guys so much for getting the ball rolling on that. Anyway, without further ado, Ash, do you want to get into your rescores?
I do.
Or do you need a warm up?
Big D, I don't know. We can get going. Big D, do you want to call out the movie, or do you want me to do the ones that I have personally chosen to do?
No, this is all about you. I will, though, say in my analysis today, I did notice that we were unusually harsh early on, before we had perspective. There are certain films that I do not think are on the far end of the spectrum where we're fair, either high or low.
Are we calling Gene perspective? Because he then came in.
Oh, no, Gene's been... Whatever. What Roger and I did early on, I'm glad we could just record, edit, and get it posted, okay? I'm not too hung up on the scores, but I'm saying within the first year, the first, let's say, 50... the scores were extreme, very extreme.
Okay, Do you think though that it might be more of a like absence makes the heart grow fond? Because almost any of the movies that we've watched that I've seen before, I remember being better than they actually were. The movies that surprise me are the ones that I haven't seen before. But like almost any movie, like for instance, Memphis Belle, right? If you said Memphis Belle, I would go, yeah, that was my favorite movie as a kid. It's still probably at least 2.5 wipes. I guarantee you, if I watch that movie right now, it's fucking 4. Like it's gonna be 4 wipes. You got Harry Connick Jr. as a singing tail gunner. Like, no, it makes no sense at all. So, do you think that it's possible that if you went back and watched those movies that you think we were harsh with, you would actually realize that no, they actually are bad. You just haven't seen them in so long.
No, I think we would give credit for certain aspects of the films that then we just didn't care about. Blade Runner is not a 4-wipe movie. In no world is it a 4-wipe movie. The special effects, the set designs, the art direction, the direction, it is at worst a 2-wipe movie, and that's the worst. But yet we gave it 4s and 4.5.
It's lengthy and it's kind of boring. It's beautiful,
Right, but that's not a 4-wipe movie.
Oh no, it's not a.
No way. No.
Yeah. D-Dube, thank you so much for gifting a subscription to Travisaurus Rex. So kind of you. You guys are so generous. And this hype train is wrapping up, but thank you so much. Getting back to Ash, wipe scores. What do you want to start with?
And I didn't do Blade Runner because you were all wrong about Blade Runner. And my assignment was to do the ones that Raj fucked, right?
Okay.
So, Big D, why don't I say the movie, and then you'd say what all the scores were, and then I'll say what mine would be?
Okay, I like
do that
that.
if you want.
And Ash,
Sure.
what and how long do we want to get people to vote? 2 minutes? A minute?
Let's do a minute. Yeah.
All right, 1 minute. Okay, and this is not my deep cleansing pore mask. It's actually my pore clogging mask. It's my drinking mask.
Hi, Jen.
Juan says Blade Runner deserves 2.5 wipes. John says 3.5 wipes. So none of them favorable. We did get a new emoji, thanks to, or an emote. Thank you to everybody for the hype train. It is a little, I think it's a little kitty with a heart or something like that. Maybe it's a taco gatito. Anyway, wipe score. Okay, so I'll list the poll. You guys have one minute, yeah? 1 minute to you'll see it pop up in your chat. You got 1 minute to put in your wipe scores for it.
And I want to preface this that just because Raj fucked the scores up doesn't mean that I am going to give it a favorable score.
No, yeah, absolutely not. You're not here to save the movie.
I tried to be very
Yeah.
legitimate with this.
You should have integrity. I hope.
And
you
I
have
went back and watched 7 of these movies.
What?
7. That's how seriously I took my assignment. All right, let's start with Kingpin.
All right.
Okay.
Wipe score for Kingpin going into the poll right now. And you guys will have the options of 0 wipes, 1,
Jen,
2,
you're the goddess.
3, 4. Oh gosh, I've only got 4. I can only do 5 responses. How do we do this? 0 to 1? No, that doesn't work.
I think you start doing like from maybe 1.
Yeah, just do
Then-
1.
Okay, so nothing
Because
is a
none
0.
of these are zeros. None of these are
What
zeros.
if the audience thinks it's a 0?
Well, what if you do 0 to 4? Because nobody's gonna 5 wipe any
fine.
of these.
Okay, no, but yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. All right.
Yeah,
so
do in the favorable end.
yeah, so 4 is the low. If you guys feel very, very strongly about a 5, you can put it in the chat, and I'll count 5 separately,
Yeah.
or just do 4 plus. 4 plus.
So which film are we doing?
Kingpin.
Kingpin.
Okay,
All right.
so Kingpin.
All right. Wipe.
So Kingpin, Roger gave it a 4.5. I gave it a 1. That is a wipe score of 2.75.
And I'm waiting, right?
Yeah. So the audience is in right now. We've got 1 wipe, 1 2 wipe. It is kind of like a reunion, Jen. It's good. It's good to see you. Oh, okay. So now everyone's clustering around 2 wipes. We got 5 votes for 2 wipes, 2 for 1 wipe. Now it's going back a little bit, but 5. It looks like most people are at the 2 wipe mark. We got 1. No, we got 1 3. Now we have. Okay, so 2 wipes. It's looking like 67% of people are at 2 right now.
Campaign for this.
I mean, yeah, you can lobby. That's fine.
Oh, the music is so good. The Disco Inferno. Doom, 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 doom,
Oh,
doom,
fucking-
when he's walking in.
Fucking
Disco Inferno, only young in the beginning.
John
It is.
Turturro. The think you knocked
is
something
so
loose,
good.
Tiger.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, there's so many good parts.
So 67% of the vote said it's a 2-wiper. 25% said it's a 1-wiper. 8% said it's a 3-wiper. No 0s and no 4s. And John says, yeah,
I
the
gave
music
it-
is all that makes it a 2.
I gave it a 1.5 wipes.
I like it.
All right.
It's fair.
And so what was
It's
that?
funny, it's fresh, it's smart, it's not perfect, but it's fucking hilarious. It's 1.5.
And I believe Roger's complaint was the comedy, he said, was bathroom humor and low-hanging fruit.
Oh.
If I'm correct at what he said. Yeah, he said
Yeah.
it was dumbed down humor, but yet he loved things like Dumb and Dumber. And,
That must be the week that he tried to read a book.
yeah, that was
I
just that
want
was
to
just the two
remind
of them.
everybody that on my commission of Magnolia, he said, you're really smart, Ashley, so I'm just going to go ahead and give it a low wipe score because you like it. So that was often Roger's approach to things.
May he rest in peace.
May he rest in peace. All right, second film coming up is True Romance.
Okay, wipe score for True Romance. And
Okay.
Talk
so
us through
for-
it, Big D.
Okay, so for let's see, why are you? Okay, there we go.
Why
So
are you
True
singing?
Romance.
Is that the question you're gonna ask?
No, True Romance. Gene gave it a 1. I gave it a 1.75, and Roger gave it a 4.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
You're so fucking cool.
So that came out with a wipe score of 2.25, which seems a bit
Christian
high. When
Slater.
people, yes, again, it's the. You got to remember we had what's his name, Gary Oldman, as like a Rastafarian drug dealer. We have a lot of great cinematography. We have what's his name from Easy Rider.
Dennis Hopper.
Dennis Hopper's in it, I believe. It's his father, Christian Slater's father. It's really good.
All right, so this one's clustering around 1 wipe. TPC says the only great Farrelly Brothers movie was Something About Mary. And All Yes says low-hanging fruit. Roger's one to talk. D-Dube says first half was good. Second half was not so much. Talking about True Romance. I actually like the second half better than the first. But I really like shootouts in confined spaces. That's just my thing. D-Dube says 2 to 2.5 wipes. Okay, so we got 71% of the vote said 1 wipe. 14% said 2 wipes. 14% said 3 wipes. No 0s. No 4s once again.
This is one that I went back and rewatched because I have nostalgia for this one, like immensely. And I would give it a 0.5. y'all.
Wow.
Wow.
I give it a 0.5. I still think it's a beautiful film. I think the story's great. The dialogue's great. Christian Slater's fucking hot. Gary Oldman's hilarious in it. I love it. I was a 0.5 for this one.
So if you want, we can do this. I'll tell you what the score would be now, adding yours in.
Yeah, we
So
want.
True Romance had a 2.25, and with Ashes, that now would knock it down. What did I do? To shit. It doesn't look like it affected it. Maybe we got. Oh, okay, that's why. Okay, so I can't do.
I
that,
just
unfortunately.
watched Ash's fucking eyes pop out of her head. That was great. Adding
Why?
0.5 to the average does not change it at all. It's impossible.
I looked down, Gene. Okay. Next.
Wait, hold
film
on.
is-
So we don't know how it affects the score?
No,
We can see.
we'll do it for the next movie. I just have to work my spreadsheet here.
Okay.
We can just do plus divided by 4 instead of
Then do
3.
it. Do the math.
Give us the scores again. One was a 1, a 1.
4, a 1.75, a 1, and then 0.5.
Okay.
So that would be 7.25 divided by 4.
Egeloff 100 says use a calculator.
Exactly.
Big D's
I'm
gonna,
doing that in my spreadsheet.
Big D's gonna burn this fucking house down.
We're gonna write a formula.
Are you really writing a formula in a spreadsheet right now?
No, it's
Ashley,
already my
remember,
spreadsheet is already
in this
there.
column that says deviation, these are the scores deviation.
Dahlia
Shut up.
Dahlia D-Dag says just followed us. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, going great. By the way, guys, when we yell at each other, we do this before and after and during some recordings. This is not abnormal. Don't be frightened.
We love each
But
other.
put your kids to bed.
And then we
Okay,
all
so
watch
we-
a porn, like Nellie's porn together.
We can. So Ash, without your score, it was a 2.25, and with Ash's 0.5, that now brings it down to a 1.81.
Nice.
Brought it under 2,
balances.
and it made it better than average.
All right, up next, ladies and gentle people, is let's do Blues Brothers.
All right, let's see.
Ooh, that was a King B film, if I'm correct.
Swipe score.
Oh,
That was
was
a
it?
that was a
News on
King
it,
B
yeah.
pod. Yep, that was
Okay,
a
we
King.
can
That was
skip
maybe
that one.
King B.
Wait,
no, we'll do it.
wait,
We're
why?
good with that.
I don't know.
No, we got to do it because I think he loved it. Okay, Blues Brothers. So on Blues Brothers, Roger gave it a 4. I gave it a 1.5, and Gene gave it a 2, and King B gave it a 0.5. So that was an average score of 2.0. So King B loved it. It was almost perfect.
Yeah, it's one of his favorite movies of all time. Yeah, absolutely. He's also a big fan of Friday, which is coming out
I got him.
Next week.
Excited.
Next week.
Okay,
So,
right now
we're to 2 wipes.
we're neck and neck at 1 and 2 wipes, with 4 people voting for 1, 4 people voting for 2, and TPC21111 says we're on a mission from Gad. D Dube says it's a classic one wipe movie, and let's see. Voting is wrapping up. It looks like it's a tie between 1 wipe and 2 wipes, unless anybody. Oh, we got another vote in for 2 wipes, which will be the majority. So 56% said 2 wipes, 44% said 1 wipe. No zeros, no threes, no fours.
Being mean here, you notice nobody is voting near a 4. Nobody.
No.
Roger's 4
Well-
is nowhere near.
Far be it from me to defend Roger, but he did actually watch the movie. Well, I shouldn't say that. He allegedly watched the movie
He read
before
the synopsis.
before the recording, and so therefore, the people might be swayed by nostalgia once again.
Well, my score for Blues Brothers is a 1.5.
okay,
Okay,
all right.
so with a 1.5, that now takes the Blues Brothers from a 2 wipe movie to a 1.9 movie. So that's dropped it below a 2.
Yeah.
It's improved it slightly.
Now,
So it's,
now, what was the low hanging score on that one? 4.
King B had given it a 0.5.
Uh-huh.
And Roger had given it a 4, but then I did a 1.5. You did a 2. So Ash's vote only brings it down slightly because
Okay.
we had then 5
Got
votes.
it. Yeah. So Chupa Lupa just dropped in. First time chat, first time viewer, says, "Love your show. Never watched you on Twitch before. Thank you for entertaining the masses for free." Chupa Lupa, thank you for joining us and also making me very hungry for a chalupa
here.
now. I really want that. Dahlia D-Dag says, what movie are we talking about? Yeah, Blues Brothers 1. You got it. Dahlia says, classic movie. All right. So,
Another classic film coming our way is going to be Demolition Man.
wipe
It's a
score.
great one.
4.
That is one of my favorite reviews where I kept buzzing Gene with the 2 credits for violating. He got so mad.
Was that? Were we trying not to cuss back then?
No, because in the movie,
No, I know,
whenever you
but were we
curse-
actually? But at the time, did we edit him out?
No.
Okay. So
No, but you were reading the letter from whoever commissioned it.
Yeah.
And I hit you first,
Yeah.
and you were so frustrated because it disrupted your cadence. And then I kept doing it. Okay, so
Chupalupa-
Demolition Man.
Hold on. Can we talk about the connection here between Chupalupa shows up, Demolition Man, Taco Bell? That's a bizarre love triangle. John says, "Love that movie so much." All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
The Demolition Man, I gave it a 1.5. Gene, you gave it a 1.5. Roger again with his traditional 4. That came out to a 2.33.
Jesus Christ on that one.
To defend it, you got Dennis Leary, you got the Chud Underground Dwellers, you got young Wesley Snipe, you got the Museum of Arms, you got just, what was his name? John John Spartan, you are fine. You had great Stallone. You had Sandra Bullock.
The shells, the 3 shells.
The 3
That's fucking
shells.
classic.
The sex
virtual sex.
halos.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sex halos.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
You had the guy from Beetlejuice.
Yeah. What did they vote, Gene?
Zam says Wesley Snipes.
Yes, he was. What was his name? What the hell was
He
his
was the
name?
bad guy.
Yes. What was his name
It
though?
was something
Yellow
like it was
hair.
something very punk rock.
Yes. It was John Spartan.
Oh yeah,
Did you remember-
and Punker says also young Rob Schneider. Oh, Simon Phoenix. Thanks TPC.
Simon Phoenix, awesome. Yes.
Chupa Lupa said they also used logic to get around the bullshit mind control movie trope. Jen says I would pay for a clueless review without Roger on it. Pay real money.
Me too, Jen. I'll split it with you, and I'll actually be on the pod.
John
Let's do it.
says John says that man did not watch the movie. It is so good. Fuck Roger and his lame wife scores. I should have laughed at that. I'm sorry. Listen,
It's fine. Okay.
Clearly, I've had a falling out with Roger and whatever, and that's fine. But there were some good times on the pod. It was
great time.
We had some really fucking. The one time that we all watched Cable Guy together at Roger's house after medieval times was one of the best nights of my entire life. I had a wonderful time.
Yeah.
So let's temper the hate. But
Yeah,
the wife scores are terrible.
But my only thing is, if he watched it and he felt that, I would be completely fine with it. But on movies like Heat, where he mailed it in, that was when I got mad.
Well, my score for Demolition Man would be a very solid 1. Wait.
Okay.
We
had a 2.33.
Oh, sorry.
With Ash's 1, it drops it down to a 2.
So we're getting everything up in the 2s and better range here. I like what's going on here. So the audience score, 75% said it's a one white movie.
Look at you, Ash. Good work.
25% said
A woman of the people.
Yeah, 25% said a 2 white movie. No 0s, no 3s, no 4s. Y'all are on point. What I like about this is that Ash does not they are not hearing Ash's scores, so it's not like they're trying to adjust to match her.
Mm-hmm.
Right? These are legitimate matches with the audience. So like you said, Ash, like you're a woman of the people, but also like so in tune with the audience.
Who knew? Next one, Karate Kid.
I don't remember this as being a weird score, but we're gonna check it.
I don't know. Maybe I just personally was offended by his score, so I put
Which
it on
one was
my list.
this?
Yeah, he's out of whack. The Karate Kid.
Okay.
I remember that as a great cast.
Okay, white.
I remember talking about today if there was a man living in the boiler room who invited your kid down there and dressed him up and got him to drink and told him he'd fix his bike, you'd get arrested.
I like that we veiled things back then, and now it's like Big T's like, that guy's probably fucking kids in his shed.
Never say that. I never say that. But the scores were, I gave it a 0 white movie. I thought it was a perfect 80s coming of age, kids overcoming. You're the best around. So now we have Gene gave it a 1, and then Roger 2.5. So that brought it to a 1.17.
The All Valley High tournament with all your rules, Big T.
Yeah.
It made you feel so safe and secure.
I just like to know what was going on. I like to know what I expect from my hero and villain.
Yeah. Well, you got it in this one. And it gave us Cobra Kai, which is amazing.
So this one's all over the place. TPC2111 says the soundtrack alone warrants 0 wipes. D-Dube says 0 wipes. John says trash movie. Daniel's a bully. Team Johnny 4 wipes.
Yes.
Dahlia D-Dag says 2 wipes for me. Juan says young hearts beat fast. That song kicks ass. Jen says Big D, please stick to spoken word. TPC says Daniel cheated, illegal kick to the face. And then Punker says, yeah, Big D gets his tournament format. Mortal Kombat. And Juan says Cobra Kai is great. All right, here we go. So this one is the most divided we've had the audience. We've got 36% of the audience saying 2 wipes. We've got 27% of the audience saying 1 wipe. We got 18% of the audience saying 0 wipes, but we've also got 18% of the audience saying 4 wipes. So no one's in the middle at 3, but we've got a spread right across the board. So it's basically 4 wipes, or 4 votes, 3 votes, 2 votes, 2 votes. This is basically an even spread right across the board. And Sensei Crease, fucking Sensei Crease says Karate Kid. Never heard of it.
I'm gonna give it a 1.
Wow.
Okay, so what we had a 1.17. If we add in Ash's 1, that takes it down only to a 1.13. So slightly better, but still in that same range.
And I do have to say, Daniel sucks. I am totally Team Johnny, but
Totally.
I wasn't Team Johnny until Cobra Kai. So I had to watch it without my Cobra Kai glasses on, and it's a great fucking movie, y'all.
The only 2 things I remember, number 1 is the drunk Miyagi singing to
Yeah.
Daniel when he's hammered, or Miyagi doing that illegal knee technique. Daniel has suffered a catastrophic knee injury.
Yeah.
And Miyagi does some illegal thing with his hands.
Yeah, it's Friday night. It's Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, you don't do that with a kid without his mother's permission.
I mean, I don't do anything with a
Well-
kid without their mother's permission. Sir Zyrian just joined us. He said, I say 3.5, but I was too late for the poll. Again, if somebody logged out and then created a Twitch account as Sensei Crease and then logged back in just for the joke, I respect you deeply. Like, that's incredibly clever. Chupalupa says, kids awake, gotta go. Muchos besos por todo. Thank you so much. Kisses to you, too.
Adios.
And Juan says Johnny is great now, but he was a fucking bully. Sensei Kreese said I saw Karate Kid in the movie theater as a 10-year-old, asking my mom why Johnny was the bad guy. He did nothing wrong. They tried to murder Daniel after the dance, dude.
No, he didn't.
But they had some badass skeleton costumes.
You don't remember using the hose in the bathroom? Johnny he wasted his weed, or when he kicked sand in his face at the beach.
Big
Johnny
D.
was there just trying.
Listen, there's violence is never okay.
Oh my god.
And the next movie is
Coming from anyway.
Yeah.
Next one.
from Mr.
We're
Violence.
gonna do Scarface.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
okay. So I do remember a little tension on that one, but so Scarface, I gave it a 1. Gene gave it a 1. Roger again. I don't get it. 2.50.
All right, Scarface wipe score is up. I think that the amount of Scarface blankets I saw at the mini mart or at the mini swap meet in Chicago is evidence enough that there's an entire Latin American community that is deeply invested in Scarface and love it a lot. I can only imagine what it's like in Florida. Scarface votes are coming in. We've got oh god, it looks like everybody's going with 1. There's 1 person who's going with 2 wipes. Got very quiet all of a sudden.
What I remember is the clear divide between the first half and the second half. The first half, there's so many good. You have the chainsaw scene. You got the huge Havana. What about Gene? The riot in Miami, where if you pay attention to what each person's doing, they're like, ow, yeah, It's really bad, but everything else is good.
Jen says,
Michelle Pfeiffer, though.
Jen says, I don't get it, says someone who refuses to try to get it. John says, say hello to my little score. Jason, 1 wipe. Taco Gatitos, 1 wipe. Juan says, the eyes, Chico. Guy in Southport says this is his first gangster movie. TPC says Scarface doesn't need defending. It's a 1 wiper, and that is that. And Z says, wait, we're not waging channel points for these? Funny you should mention that, Gene. Or Z. We went through and discussed that if we were going to do the poll or the channel points, but we figured we really want to get everybody's opinion. That was the more important. But we'll do, throw some wagers up there too. All right, so we are at, all right, you guys, the audience has spoken. 80% said 1 wipe. 10% said 2 wipes, 10% said 3 wipes. So it looks like everybody's in agreement around 1 wipe.
So I want this to be proof for the reason why you both need to stop messing with me, saying that I got Jeeves and Butlers and shit, because I truly am a person of the people, because I give it a 1 fucking wipe.
Yeah.
One, just because you employ the people
Yeah.
in your guest house
you-
doesn't mean you're a woman of the people.
Did you ask
You
did you ask your tablet boy what his score would
Pierre.
be?
Pierre.
I don't know why they talk shit about you, Mrs. Ash. I think you are very nice to me. Give me the visa.
It's the worst fucking French accent I've ever heard.
There was a 1.5 wipe before Ash's one. That now brings it down to a 1.38.
I am not copying the polls. I have them here.
She can see your chat, guys.
I have them right here. These are all my scores.
Ugh.
Fucker. Wouldn't copy you guys. If you were wrong, I'd say you were wrong. And what you may all be wrong with, let's go with a controversial one. Armageddon.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, that's a fine film.
Wait,
That's a
wait
fine-
for me. I don't want to miss a thing. Okay.
Oh.
God.
I do need to make a cocktail here pretty soon though because my ice is melting. But fun fact, Sarah put a fridge in here for me, so now I have ice at the ready. But I do not have a tablet boy. Okay,
So Armageddon, I gave it a 1 because it's a fabulous summer adventure blockbuster. Gene came in then at a 3.5,
Yeah.
which I'll accept.
It's garbage.
But then Roger went 5. This is not the worst score possible. No summer blockbuster
no.
with Michael Clark Duncan. You have Bruce Willis. You have Ben Affleck with his little chiclet teeth. You've got teaching miners to be astronauts. A killer soundtrack. Slow motion walking to the shuttles.
It's also Roland Emmerich, right? Our favorite director.
Mm-hmm.
So.
No, it's Michael Bay.
Oh, that's right. What did Roland? Oh, he did Independence Day.
Yeah, he did Independence Day and the day after tomorrow.
Got it.
Wow, look at us. We actually talk like we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
we remember stuff.
Okay, so this time they're insisting that they hear your score first, Ash. Juan says Armageddon is a 4.
Fine.
D-Dube says
Writing it down right now.
D-Dube says 3.5. Aya says 3.5. Punker says ridiculous but memorable. Juan says he's with me and Roger on this one. And Sir Z says Steve Buscemi's character alone makes Armageddon a 2 wipe. Ellie says
he went space amnesia, or what was it? Space something?
crabs.
And animal crackers?
Yeah.
Animal crackers should knock off half a wipe.
Ellie says that movie received more hype than it deserved. Dahlia D-Dag says a 1. I'd rather a meteorite kill me before I give it a 1. Juan says Arma, slow motion for 2 hours. Get in. TPC says 1 wipe. I don't care. Fuck logic. Fuck training miners to be astronauts instead of astronauts to be miners. Armageddon is gold. And
Exactly.
Guy in Southport says, believe it or not, I've never seen this movie. All right, so this one's a bit different, but Ash, we'll go first, and then we'll give you the vote. What do we got there? A 0. Oh, no, 2.
No.
2.
It's just backwards.
Ash says 2 wipes. Now,
It's a 2.
now here, the audience, we've got 36% said 4 wipes, 36% said 3 wipes, and then down at 2 wipes, we had 18%, and 1 wipe, we had 9%. Surprisingly, no 0 wipes. Now, this one's really interesting because, again, with Armageddon, I do wonder if I think this is an Affleck effect too, in the sense that people like to shit on movies that Ben Affleck is in. I do.
This movie is.
I think it's terrible. I think it's a terrible movie, but I do think that people are prejudiced toward it for sure.
This movie is fun. It is well paced. It is silly as all fucking get out, but it is so much fun. It makes no sense, but it doesn't have to. It's good action. It made me cry when she's like, "Daddy," and then like he goes away. And why is Bruce Willis on like 19 screens as opposed to one little private screen with her? Like the whole like, are they gonna crack the asteroid? The shitty science, but like it's really fun science. Steve Buscemi. I mean, come on, y'all. This is a great movie.
Dude, it's worth it just for the training montage where they're doing the physical.
Oh my
and
God,
Michael
it's
Clark
so
Duncan
funny.
is up on the table, like riding like the blanket. And they're like, one of them has twice the cholesterol and we found ketamine in his system. Or when they ask one
A
of the
horse
things they want,
tranquilizer.
yes, that they want to find out who killed Kennedy and they don't want
Oh.
to pay taxes for the rest of their life.
Ever again.
Oh yeah, and somehow they got Billy Bob Thornton in that movie. TPC says, if you didn't cry when Bruce Willis died, you have no heart. Jason wants to know, why do they have a gun in space? And Susan Brew, this really is turning into a reunion. Susan Brew, who we haven't seen in a very long time, not because of you, Suze, but because of us, has just subscribed for her 19th month. So thank you so much.
Wow.
Oh yeah, and we got that amazing Aerosmith song. Don't want to miss a thing. So
To sing it, but I didn't want to get scolded.
yeah,
by
no, you're
Jen.
only allowed to just read the lyrics. Okay,
Yeah,
so
sorry,
guys,
Jen.
I'm gonna mix myself a cocktail real quick. So let's do a cocktail break. Tonight we are doing my favorite cocktail. Lots of people love old fashions. Lots of people love Sazeracs. Actually, I take that back. My favorite cocktail in the world is the Dark Prince that Ash made for me that one time for my birthday, I think it was. But tonight,
It was.
Tonight, I'm going to just make myself a very strong La Louisiane, which is a fucking delicious and very simple drink to do. We're going to do 2 parts rye. This will get you drunk in one drink, I guarantee. So 2 parts rye. Boom. I'm using, unfortunately, Templeton 4-year because it's going into a cocktail, so fuck it. Then we are going to do... so two ryes, 1 vermouth, 1 Benedictine, a little sprinkle of absinthe. All right, so here we go with our vermouth. We lost Big D. I'm pouring this right over my keyboard. I hope you guys appreciate the danger that I'm incurring here. Z's drinking whiskey gingers these days. I have no issue with whiskey ginger. I prefer rye with my whiskey ginger, or like if there's Crown Royal, I'll mix it with ginger ale all day long. All right, so now we're gonna do some Benedictine in here. Oh God, I almost just poured it straight in. Okay, Benedictine, yes. All right, guys. By the way, in this new studio that I have set up, I haven't done it yet, but we're gonna have an overhead camera on a boom right over there. And a little cocktail table, so I can mix from overhead, like Martha Stewart. I don't know if Martha Stewart mixes drinks, but you know what I mean.
She definitely mixes.
Yeah, she
things.
definitely does. I'm in on TV though. And Z uses PB&J whiskey for his. Wow, that's kind of. I love you, man, but that's kind of not great. Susan Brew, thank you so much for the cheers. We're gonna do a little bit of bitters. Fun fact: Ash, is it pronounced Peychaud? Is that right?
I can't see it.
The
It's very blurry. It's still very blurry.
the bitters from New Orleans.
It's still very
There
blurry.
you go.
Hey show?
Yeah, Peychaud, yeah. It's owned by Sazerac now. I'm normally an Angostura bitters guy, but just for my New Orleans drinks, I gotta do it right. All right, and then of course, gotta do a little absinthe. The Green Dragon, toss it in there, and
Dahlia Didag asked if they commissioned Superbad. Is it valid or does the year matter? I mean, I think Superbad would be really fun.
yeah, if we did Superbad, we'd have to do it. We'd have to do it as like a special
like a Friday.
commish. Yeah, we could do the.
Yeah.
We've been talking about doing Shat Your Pleasure, and now that Game of Thrones has been pushed back, House of the Dragon has been pushed back. Maybe we can get that run. Right on cue. It's Big D to answer that question.
Big D, can you answer our viewers' question? If they commission Superbad, can we do it as a special episode?
Yes. Yeah, we do the Shout Your Pleasure. Yeah, you said we do the Shout Your Pleasure.
Yeah. I just love that there was no. They didn't even take you a second to reply.
No hesitation.
Yeah, no hesitation.
None.
Oh, just like we've gotten a couple recently that delve back into the 70s. If the movie's worth it and it's a special commission, yeah.
Yeah, but there's a world difference between Aliens, Jaws, and Superbad.
I think I don't think so. I think for this generation, that's a movie like Animal House that people will remember.
This is a.
Danny Randazzo's cup.
This is the cup that Ash sent me. Came complete with beads and these. It was like basically Mardi Gras in a box. I got these doubloons here. So I'm gonna mix this up, pour it in. Let's see how this goes. All right, here we go.
Your video still is really bad. You got to get Cox on the phone.
It's you, dude.
I know. That's what I told you. You look like you're in some like weird gritty film.
It's
It looks like a hostage tape.
not to the audience.
I
It's
know,
just to you
right,
guys.
proof of life.
It's literally just to you
It looks
guys.
like it looks like he is like no, because it's like that
No.
on my Twitch stream too.
No, really? I can see it right here.
What, on your own machine?
No, I'm monitoring the Twitch stream as well, Ding Dong.
Okay, yeah, you do look better there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Punker says it looks fine to him. Okay, so Egelhoff says, "Are you guys excited for Westworld season 4 podcast?" I gotta say that movies is always my first love as far as what we do. It's so much less stress. It's so much easier to do. It's so much more fun. That being said, I would say that we haven't had to put on our like cerebral caps in a long time, and so that is kind of fun when we just like tease shit out. And I don't watch TV other than for like really for the pod. So Westworld, I think, is like, if I'm gonna watch anything, I like it to be Westworld or House of the Dragon. Those are gonna be the two shows that I watch this year.
I will agree. If you asked me, my soul says no. When you talk about it, I'm like, no, because I know the amount of work it takes.
Yeah.
I
But-
love doing TV. Y'all know
But
that.
once it starts and that first episode ends and we run to do the Instacast and the crowd's engaged and it is something
Or
different than the
attacking
movie.
us.
Yeah, but either way, that it's going to get a reaction immediately. So that's nice. And that makes it worth it. So after the first episode, I'm excited, and then after 5 or 6, I'm looking forward to it ending.
Speaking of hot takes, Don Sauce just came in saying Westworld has been a waste of the cerebral cap since mid-season 1. Susan Bruce says, I miss the Instacast. Samuel says, I'm so far behind on movies. I most recently listened to the Titanic intro. That was very well done. But that's a thing of beauty. I literally got choked up on that one. That was beautiful. Ellie wants to know. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna point out that I love it when people talk about what it's like to see us on the on the Instacast or whatever for the first time, because Dahlia just talked about that, and I remember like before I saw you guys, I thought you all were gonna look completely different than you did, and I was the most surprised by Roger when I actually got to see him for the first time, because I had never really. No, I knew he was white. That wasn't a surprise. But when we all got together to do the Westworld preview episode, that was the first time I had ever seen you, Gene, or Roger. And I remember afterwards, I was like, who the fuck is this dude? I thought it was like a random person that was on, because I was like, oh, that's clearly Gene, right? But then Roger showed up and I was like, who is this? Like, is this like a fourth pod member that I never knew about? And I don't know. So I always think that that's really, really funny what people say that we look like. I mean, Big D, you look like what I thought you were going to look like too.
Punker says he always imagined Big D with glasses for some reason.
Really?
Well, I had LASIK done, so they're correct
there you go.
in certain
ways.
ways.
He had to wear them. He had to sneak his contacts into basic.
Very good. Very good. My BCGs, birth control glasses.
Susan Brew, I do wear glasses. They're right here.
Susan Brew said that they predicted that you would wear glasses, Gene, but
yeah,
I don't know. I never pictured you with glasses. I always pictured you in all black.
No, Gene is a Bram Stoker's Dracula. Those thin ones.
Oh God! Oh God!
Gary Oldman ones. The See Me. Yes.
John says the only person that looks like I thought they would is King B. King B looks exactly like he sounds. Always kind of gasping for breath, like. He takes his shoes off while he's recording. It's very upsetting.
Well, yeah, I mean, and of course you got that stream. Did y'all remember that one stream where he just laid down the whole stream? Yeah. He was just vertical. But I'm sorry, Dahlia says it's like reading a book. I just want you to describe for us in the chat what you thought. So Big D was close. I want to know what we look like, Gene. Yeah. So anyway.
Don Sauce says, before you ask, for those of y'all watching for the first time, this is what they look like all the time, too. Big D, we had a question from Ellie, who says, has anyone commissioned Some Kind of Wonderful? I don't think so.
No, I think somebody talked about it, but maybe they switched to the Commitments. I feel like. Was Some
Kind of Wonderful
again?
Is that with McDreamy or whatever, McSteamy?
Oh no! I think Some Kind of Wonderful is that the one with Tom Hanks, where they're like a producer?
I haven't.
No, that's that Thing You Do.
Oh, That Thing You Do is great. I like that movie.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Again, if you go to the website chatpod.com/movies, and you use the search feature in the top right, it will come up.
The dogs are losing their minds. Okay. Anyway, so should we get back to the scores?
Yes, we've got 4 more,
Okay.
and then I've got one that I want to add to it for a different reason.
One is calling for justice for RoboCop and the Terminator.
Well, Terminator, we got justice for, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I want after we discussed Terminator again, I texted Cole Pitcock, and I said, Cole, you actually got hate from Denmark. I said, you are now officially hated around the world. And he still stood by it thinking it wasn't a good movie. But we did with Terminator, the first one, we did add Ash's score. So that did bring it down to it's a one wipe movie because it's 3 of us did a half wipe and then Cole's 2.5. So it's still a one wipe movie.
So the next
Yeah.
one up is UHF.
Woo!
Oh, thank God I'm not part of this. I am not part of this.
So,
See,
Okay,
we stay
UHF.
friends.
Gene gave it a 0.5.
goddamn right.
King B gave it a 1. And Roger gave it a 3.0.
We should probably remind you guys, UHF is a movie that Weird Al Yankovic
Weird Al.
did back in the 80s. It's genius. It's absolutely fucking genius.
Who's his sidekick?
There's some guy.
Was it Kramer?
No, it's just
It was Kramer.
No, Stanley Spadowski is in the movie. He's the guy with the mop, but he's not his sidekick. His sidekick's just some dude.
Oh, okay.
But you're thinking of Stanley Spadowski's Funhouse. Yeah, you get to drink from the fire hose. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Wow, we got a lot of people who have not seen it. Also, Amanda Jones.
I've never seen it.
Yeah. Eric Stoltz is in it as well. All right, wipe score for UHF. Oh, gosh, I forgot to put mine in. Wow, okay. All right, this one's kind of split.
What do we get?
We've got...
Oh, I'm supposed to write mine down. Wait, don't tell me.
No, we trust you. 60...
No, I'm
Did you
I'm
really?
gonna write
Do you?
mine down.
Do you really?
I do.
Okay, it's written.
All right, so 2 wipes got 50% of the vote. 17% went 0 wipes. 17. I was like, someone gave it 0, and then I realized it was me. 17% 3 wipes, 17% 4 wipes, and nobody gave it 1 wipe. So basically, the half of the audience is saying, the majority of the audience is saying 2 wipes. Hey! Wow. Oh my gosh! Twinsies forever.
I know.
It's so good.
So again,
It's so good. It's
so without
good.
without Ash, you had a 1.5. She brought it down to a 1.35.
You're welcome.
Dahlia says according to the poll, only 6 people saw it. TPC 2111. Kramer was Michael Richards' only good role. Disagree. Stanley Spadowski is fantastic. He's so great. I actually like Stanley Spadowski better than Kramer. He's wonderful. Anywho.
So up next is Roadhouse.
Oh, shit.
Come on. Gene, do it.
What's that?
Do the cold open. I'll give you the setup.
Yeah.
I had 2. I figured if this one went well, I would do that one.
I don't remember.
What did you used to do to guys in prison?
Oh. Was it fuck guys like you in prison?
I used to fuck guys like you in prison. That's correct.
I used to fuck guys like you in prison.
And you had Roger and I on the floor because we were expecting you to do like the name's Dalton or whatever. Because you never, at that point, you were still like buttoned up, Gene. You would never say something like that.
Oh, not the cold open. It was
It was your introduction.
my introduction. Yeah, and Gene. Yeah. I used to fuck guys like you in prison. I'm still buttoned up. I'm wearing.
Okay.
I'm only wearing a t-shirt because it's Mardi Gras.
Oh wow! I don't remember Roadhouse being just so terribly wrong. Gene and I gave it both a 2.
Yeah.
Roger gave it a 4.
Yeah.
His traditional 4. For
It's
a white coat,
traditional
2.6.
4.
Yeah, when he didn't care to put thought into it, 4 was just his fallback. I don't get it.
Dude, the audience is rallying. We got TPC saying 1 wipe and quoting, I thought you'd be bigger. Juan Carlos says, fucking fun movie. Taco Gatito says 1.5 wipes. D-Dube, 2 wipes. Juan, 2.5 wipes. TPC, pain don't hurt. Blue Steel, Ash, in the house. Hello from Louisiana.
So,
Thanks
Gene.
for all the pods.
Gene, let's
What
do something.
What part?
Gene, let's do something here unplanned.
Okay.
I have a giveaway.
Okay.
I have a
Yeah,
shot.
It just made you
I have a
disappear.
shot the movie-
Your giveaway just made
Hold
you
on.
go away. I have
I
a
have
go
Shot the
away.
Movie sticker. Can you see it? It's a shot the movie sticker. God damn it.
This is what you did. I have
You
this
see it?
sticker.
Can you see it now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Whoever writes in the bouncer's explanation of why it was okay he had sex with that girl in the storage room. We will send this
in the
to you.
chat. In the chat.
Yes.
Okay.
We will send this to you.
TPC says stay cool till it's time to not be cool. Blue Steel says Lafayette, originally from Monroe.
Nope.
What if someone calls
When he
my
gets
mama a
caught-
whore?
You got to say
When-
it right. Monroe.
When he gets caught by Dalton,
Monroe.
Dalton says you're fired.
Burgundy.
And he says he gives a reason why he shouldn't be fired. If you can come up with it, that sticker's yours.
Burgundy. Burgundy. All right, here we go.
All right.
The votes are in for Roadhouse. We got 43% say it's a 1 wiper, 43% say it's a 2 wiper, 14% say it's a 3 wiper, no 4s, no 0s. 2.5.
Okay, so we had it at a 2.67 with Ash's 2.5. That brings it down to a 2.63.
Nice, nice.
Big T.
Well, actually, it actually raises it.
Big D.
sorry.
We got an
Well-
answer in the chat.
What is it?
Jason says he was on his break.
That is correct, Jason.
All
Please
right.
send in your info and I will ship you a sticker.
See you, Z.
But I was on my break. Yes.
Yeah, what if they call my mama a whore? Well, is she? So fucking good. So, all right. So,
All right,
so
second.
Jason, yeah, if you want to just let me shoot you a quick.
Or email it in or however you want to get it to us.
yeah,
We will
just
send you your Shot the Movie sticker.
yeah, you can email us host@shatthemovies.com and or message us through Twitch and let us know. Ash, thank you for the cheer.
So, second to last is War Games.
Before we do that, one other thing we should remind people of, you can use your channel points. So for chatting and engaging with the channel, there's a little bubble down under your chat bar. You can click that guy, and it'll give you options of things that you can do with your messages. You can highlight your message. You can make us drink by using 100 channel points to hydrate. You can make us stretch. You can modify an emote. You can suggest a poll, all those things. So make sure to use your channel points up too. It's lots of fun. Mostly people just make me drink, but anyway. All right. Sorry. Please continue.
War Games.
Okay. Wipe.
War Games, again, the classic 80s Matthew Broderick, computer hacking, end of the world, pterodactyl, remote control flying, Seattle, end of the world.
Are you having a stroke?
And that, huh?
So are you having a stroke?
No, why? It's the flying pterodactyl, Seattle, end of the world,
Yeah.
Cold War. Okay. I give it a 1. You gave it a 1. Roger gave it a 3 for a 1.67.
Blue Steel said, I just started listening and catching up after a hiatus off. So glad things are better than ever. I need to watch American God Season 3 so I can binge that. John says, would you like to play a game? TPC puts his poll up and says, what was the school's computer password? And Don Sauce and Gatitos and everybody just used their things to make me drink. So 4 drinks coming right up.
Did we see the school computer password?
I think so. Yeah, it was something stupid easy.
I can't remember what it is.
Dahlia has a great question. When is the bodyguard going to be on the list?
And we'll sing a lot on that episode. I think that would be amazing. That's like sexy, serious Costner.
Beowulf in the house. The school password was pencil, according to Punker, and Beowulf confirms. All right, wife score for War Games is up, and we've got a tie between 1 wipe and 2 wipes, each with 43%.
Ew.
2 wipes. Now, Ash, what for you didn't work that brought it down to 2?
I know. I thought the pacing was kind of weird. I got bored after a little while in it. And I also thought that, it was fun, but also kind of dumb and not in a fun way.
Dumb and not a fun way. So Ash actually made the score worse. It was 1.67. It's now up to 1.75.
I
Gotta be honest.
I gotta do something real quick.
What's he doing?
It's for the Chelsea fans in the chat. Just letting them know what's up. London's red. London's red. All right. Punker says, yeah, the movie does sort of grind when they go visit Falcon. God, there's a lot of Chelsea in there. You guys are down with Chelsea even now? Even with Russia invading the Ukraine? You guys are down with Chelsea? Come on now. Come on now. John, I know you're
So
a long time.
last
All right.
one before I bring up one that I want to talk about.
Yes.
Last one for the assignment given is planes, trains, and automobiles.
Now this is the
Off
one.
the top of my head, I thought we were pretty even on that. I thought we all liked
I think
it.
there was some like homophobia going on.
Again, I'm shocked. Like, I don't remember these things.
Yeah.
So, wow. Okay. So yes, it was a 1.67 wipe score. I gave it a 1. Gene gave it a 1. Roger gave it a 3. How do you give that movie a 3?
I don't know. Upsman0827 Ash says, "Happy Mardi Gras. It's Scott H from Friendswood, Texas."
What's up, Scott H?
What's up? I think I don't
Get
remember.
you an HEB king cake.
I don't remember what his gripe was with planes, trains.
He seemed a lot of times if you and I liked a movie, he would just
It's
give
because
the opposing view.
he wasn't included in the circle jerk. He wanted to keep you for
Maybe.
his own friend.
Yeah.
He did.
He wanted you on a softball team, not me.
He does. Very true. Very true.
Juan Carlos says, shame on you Chelsea fans, and he's got that movie on his list. Never watched it. Juan Carlos, great idea. Save it for Thanksgiving. Excellent. TPC says, oh, yeah, planes, trains, the fucking scene where John Candy turns into the fucking devil. That alone is brings it above average. It's fantastic.
Or Steve Martin melting down when he's trying to rent the car. And he
Yes!
just completely loses it finally. Or the ending that heartfelt where he finally realizes and he says, my wife has been dead for years. I've kind of been going around, and he invites him in for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. It's what the
It's good.
motherfuckers from Dutch did not do. Remember on Dutch?
But Dutch was good in its own way.
Dutch was good in its own way, but you were absolutely right on the podcast when you said that he should have invited the homeless people in for fucking dinner. He was like, "Thanks
Instead,
for the
you were
ride."
out there.
See you. Oh, you
Yeah,
were.
and you
okay,
say,
okay,
hey,
sorry, my
call
bad.
me next week. Maybe I can get you a job. You're very true. Very true.
Upsman says we're having a party at our local bar, eating king cake cracklings and meat pies. That sounds
Sounds like a good time.
Hey, Sarah, thanks for the cheers. That's my girlfriend, y'all. All right, so wipe score from the audience. We got 50% of the audience said 1 wipe, 30% said 2 wipes, 20% said 0 wipes. I think it's the first one that anybody said, or no, that more than one person said 0 wipes on. No 3s, no 4s. So very favorable reviews of plane, trains, and automobiles. 1 wipe.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what,
Okay,
BT?
so
I realized that we missed an opportunity here. Not only should we be getting, not to throw any more math at you, but not only should we be getting the new average, it should also be what would the score have been had Roger not had a say in it.
Mm-hmm.
If Ash had been the third vote.
Oh, I can do both of those. My spreadsheet is multifunctional.
My spreadsheet is vast.
Okay, so let's just say in the world the way it exists currently, we're not in the multiverse. It was a 1.67. With Ash added to it, it brings it down to a 1.5. If she was to erase Roger Roper and Thanos' his existence, it becomes a 1 wipe movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So I want to bring up one egregious error on this pod
Don't even say
And
Spaceballs. Don't even say it.
I'm not.
Red
No,
Dawn?
because this is Roger centric, and
Okay.
Roger was not on the. Well, he was on Spaceballs, but Roger fucked a lot of good movies, but he also fucked one really bad movie. And that movie is remembered as a great film in the pantheon of Shad, and that is Teenage Mutant Ninja fucking Turtles. And I would like for us to revisit that score.
All right,
as
so
well.
putting it up.
That was a very controversial score. So with that one, Roger was on the low end. That was a 0.75 for Roger.
I recall.
I gave it a 5.
Yeah.
Gene gave it a 3. Now, I've admitted previously, because I want to be better as a human being, that I did score that punitively. I did add a wipe to it simply because I was angry at Roger at the time. It was one of those days. So I think it is more likely a 3.5 movie, but I gave it a 5 at that time.
However,
May I give my score for this one?
yes.
Well, I think we got. Do you want to ask?
Well, it's up in the chat. I should also point out that Roger's logic, Ash, if you want to take this into consideration, maybe it'll mitigate your score. He said that his low wipe score was due to the film's grittiness, the grittiness of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
guy.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I found it to be really dark and cerebral.
So Juan is saying 1 wipe. It's amazing. Dahlia says 2 wipes. Nostalgia factor. D-Dube says 3.5 wipes. And in the current voting, wow, Big D.
What?
The audience has spoken. Ash, you want to go first, or you want the audience first? Ash says 4 wipes.
Okay.
The audience is at 33% 1 wipe, 33% 3 wipes, 22% 4 wipes, 11% 2 wipes.
So now I'll give the scores first, and I'll give my rationale. With the way it was in the regular world without the multiverse, it was 2.92. Adding Ash's, it makes it worse to a 3.19. If Ash had gone back and she had Thanos and snapped Roger out of existence and given it a 3, was it a 3 or 4? What'd you give it, Ash? Woo! That would have brought it up to a 4 wipe movie.
Yeah.
That would have been a dramatic change.
It's a piece of
But
shit.
in defense, this was one of the movies where generationally between us, the age difference came in.
I'm younger than all of you.
Right. No, but I'm saying that you're on the other end of the spectrum. So
But I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I used to run around playing Raphael. Like, it's not that I don't generationally love them.
Yeah.
The movie was just terrible.
Yeah, I need to echo that too. I had the tent, I had the toys, I dressed up as them. I watched the cartoons religiously. I owned the cartoons on VHS. Like, Ninja Turtles was my fucking world. I thought they were the coolest shits in the world. As an adult watching the film, it's not a good movie. And they get progressively worse. So it's the best of a series of bad movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, Gene, at this point, can I request that we do a movie?
The fuck? You set the schedule? Yeah, sure.
So, there was a review we did for Red Dawn that I felt was just travesty. I gave it a 1 wipe,
Yeah.
and then you and Ash gave it a 4 wipe.
Okay.
I would like to know what the audience thinks of that.
Okay, yeah. I could do that. All right, so wipe score for Red Dawn. Now, I want to remind everybody, this is the, what year was it?
The original.
Yeah, the original Red
This
Dawn.
is the 84
This is
Patrick
the
Swayze.
Avenge
Charlie
Me
Sheen.
Red Dawn.
Yeah, Harry Dean Stanton.
TPC,
This was
Avenge
the-
Me. Yeah, Harry Dean Stanton.
What was
I
his
hated
name?
that movie so much that I cheered when he died in Aliens.
You did. You
Yeah.
did. Yes.
All right, here we go. The votes are coming in. It's not looking good for you, Big D.
Come on.
Beowulf says, Red Dawn, it's a 1 wiper. I'm looking at my copy of the DVD right now. Sarah says, when I fall asleep during them, is it automatically a 4? Sarah, I love you, but you fall asleep during every movie, so no. Oh my God, Ash, for a second I thought that was a cat, and I was terrified. That is a child.
Ellie, would you like to say hello to everyone?
No, I'm sorry. Here, no, it's just me. It's Gene Lyons.
Hey, say happy Mardi Gras.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Say lay, say lay. No,
No.
don't take my thing off. Okay.
And by think she means stream. And by stream she means king cake. I'm gonna have I don't. This is the only plastic silverware I have. I'm gonna do this. Okie dokie.
So, Gene, what did the audience say? What was the final
Hold
vote
on,
there?
hold on. I'm getting some king cake. You can allow the suspense to wash over you. Okay. God damn, Ash, this is so delicious.
It's so good.
Suze wants to know: has anyone ever given a 0 wipe score? Like to
Yeah.
anything?
Plenty.
Guys.
The other child's here.
Hello,
Finn.
Say happy Mardi Gras.
Finnegas.
Happy Mardi Gras to you, Finnegas.
And again, I love you.
Finnegas.
Oh,
Close the door.
TPC, I gotta remind you that Powers Booth did not have his mustache in that movie, so it doesn't count. It was only half of Powers Booth. God damn, it's so delicious. Okay, so
It's so good, right?
it's really good, guys. If you've never had a king cake before, it's like a mix between a French pastry, and what?
Like a cinnamon roll.
Like a cinnamon roll. Yeah, it's the most fucking delicious thing on earth, especially with like a strong coffee. Woo boy. Okay. Anyway, Big D, here we go. The results. Okay, so 38% said 1 wipe, but
Okay.
25% said 2 wipes, 25% said 3 wipes, and 13%, that's me, said 4 wipes. So when you look at it, we would say that 50, because I can do math in my head, 63% said that it was an above average movie, whereas only 38% said it was a below average movie. So you were vindicated to some degree.
Thank you. So now, if I can go with just 1 or 2 other, just to gauge, so that we're spreading the complaints around.
Okay.
Halloween, the original 1979 film. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I gave it a 0.75.
Yeah.
Carrie gave it a 2.5.
Yeah.
And then Gene Lyons gave it a 4
Yeah,
wipe
that movie's
score.
garbage. It's absolute garbage. Here we go. Halloween, the original Halloween, not one of the
1979.
many other Halloween movies that they named Halloween,
1979.
but the Halloween.
Correct. John Carpenter. It was made, I think, for $3 million.
Yeah.
It was a crew that was completely green.
Ha!
And it was a completely killer soundtrack, and it made, I think, a record like 20 times its budget.
Dahlia says, whoa, Halloween is my jam. D-Dube says 3 wipes. Juan Carlos says 2 wipes. Don Sauce, 2.5 wipes. John But Hut, it's boring.
It's a 3.
Well, so that's everybody voting? Voting's done?
No, it's not done,
Okay.
but it's almost done.
It's almost a bloodless film.
Big D, you're gonna appreciate this. TPC says, watch the movies that made us on Netflix. They do a Halloween episode. It's awesome. I
watched
guarantee you.
it.
I was gonna say, fuck. I was
I've
gonna put
watched
that
it.
up as a poll. Has Big D already
Of course
watched it?
I've watched it.
Big D watches more
Of course I've watched
documentaries than he watches life.
I watched the stupid one on Closed for Storm about the Jazzland, the Six Flags amusement
why
park.
is that-
down in
why-
My
New Orleans
first
East.
job.
Why is that stupid? Why is that stupid?
Because it's about a closed amusement park.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
John says the Rob Zombie remake was 500 times better. All right, here. The people have spoken, says Dahlia. Wipe score for Halloween. With a whopping 60% of the vote, 1 wipe.
Thank you. Vindication.
20% of the vote said 3 wipes. 10% said 2 wipes. 10% said 4 wipes. So apparently the audience believes that Halloween is an excellent movie. Ash and I disagree respectfully.
And my final movie to revisit will be Grease 2.
Oh, man. All right, here we
So
go.
Grease 2, Roger gave it a 4 wipe. I gave it a 4 wipe, and Ash gave it a 1 wipe.
Can I put in
So
a?
if I can remind you,
Fucking buy it.
I think we do have to
one
set.
of the major songs.
Yeah.
Ash, sing about the pistol and the stamen, please.
Reproduction, reproduction. Put your pollen tube to work. Reproduction, reproduction. Make my stamen go berserk. I mean, it's amazing. But they don't even know what a pistol is.
I think
mean,
though.
come on.
Yeah, I think part of this though is that we have to segment the vote between the gays and women, and then everybody else. I mean, for real though.
Gays and the-
Yeah, if you don't, you may not understand it if you're not the gays or the women's. I did not see Halloween 3. I mean, I did see Halloween 3, but that's not what I was grading. All right.
And as a motorcycle driver, how long would it take you to learn to jump a motorcycle over cars?
I mean, I've been fucking.
Let me tell you something.
And a pool?
Matthew Caldwell was amazing and can do whatever he
Yeah,
wants.
don't compare
because
me
he's a
to
lowrider.
don't compare me to Easy or to. I said Easy Rider. Don't compare
Cool Rider.
Don't compare me to Cool Rider. He's a different. He's cut from a different cloth. Big D. I've been riding since I was 14, and I still can't do that.
You can't jump a pool?
But I'm shitty at riding a motorcycle. I'm really bad at it.
But that one song where he's standing on top the mountain of silver motorcycles and she sings and they do that one talk point, I'll always be there for you, baby. Like, I mean, guys, come on. That movie, it doesn't take itself seriously. It's so fucking funny.
Are you kidding me? The movie's terrible.
Turn
It's
back
awful.
time. Whoa, turn back time. Whoa, turn it back.
You want to hide from anyone? Wear your goggles and your helmet, and nobody could recognize
Okay,
it.
so like, I mean, so you don't like Superman either, right? Because like he wears a pair of glasses.
No, just the movie sucked. There was nothing good about it.
Nope.
Now,
You're all wrong.
Now, TPC 2111 has a very good argument here. Grease 2 is a trash movie, but it's so bad, it's good. I've watched it countless times. I love Michelle Pfeiffer. As a wipe scores 3, but as a so bad, it's so good movie, it's a 1. Don Saw says musicals can be great. Grease 2 would have been direct to VHS if that was a thing back then. Dahlia says classic, but I hate musicals. Jason asks, where does the pollen go? Big D, Juan Carlos says Halloween 3 is a 5. 3 is Season of the Witch, right?
Yes, it is. It's the one that's very. We have that commission. That is in the queue.
That's coming up, Juan Carlos. So keep an eye out for that. All right, here we go. So the results from the poll we've got. Oh, Ash, it's not good. Ash, it's not.
Yes.
Good. It's not good at all.
Okay, I'm fine with you all being wrong. It's all right.
Whoa, Moonlit Tear comes in, says, hey, Gene, hey, Ash, hey, Big D. You two don't get to enjoy my wonderfully enchanting chats as Gene either plays the game or does the editing. So it's nice to see both of you. I listen to about 7 podcasts. This is by far my favorite. I've been listening for years, and I try to do some supporty stuff here. Glad I caught you on. And that was a cheer with 12,250 bits. So just to put that in perspective, Moonlit Tear was already our top cheerer and has now outdone Moonlit Tear again with thank you so much, Moonlit Tear, and we really, really appreciate all the support on Twitch. You are a true friend of the pod. TPC says, Ash, I've watched Grease 2 dozens of times. I'm with you and would watch it now if it came on. But let me reveal to you the actual scores.
I appreciate
Wait,
that.
so quickly here. If
Yeah.
Vanessa's about to walk in,
Yeah.
should we ambush her?
What do you
Should
mean by
we ambush
ambusher? I don't know
No,
what that
don't
means.
ambush her.
Okay, we don't want to ambush
We're gonna
her.
like.
Don't
She's
no.
walking in the door.
What does that
She's
mean,
walking-
though? We
don't-
can't
no,
see.
don't
You're in
bring
a
her
mall.
on.
All we see is a mall.
Well,
behind
I
you.
just already-
Don't bring her on with all these people.
Yeah, nobody likes
I'm
her.
not. I'm letting her escape. I let her escape.
Thank you, Moonlit Tear. Moonlit Tear says, I appreciate all the work you guys put into it. That's really that means a lot.
It does.
I spent. I mean, Big D and I, Ash, we spent hours behind the scenes doing a bunch of stuff, and it makes it worthwhile to hear that. So I really appreciate it.
It does.
Don Sauce says Vanessa is sneaking up on Big D like a motherfucking predator back there. Yeah, she's camouflaged by the mall or whatever the shit that is. Not really sure.
Yes,
It's a mall.
cyberpunk.
Yeah, cyberpunk. So
Gene, what would your Grease 2 be?
I haven't seen it recently enough to give an objective score, but from what I recall, I would say that it's in the realm of a 2 wiper, maybe a 1 wiper. But here's the thing, Ash, is that
Fine with that.
I love any musical. Like I love bad. I like Repo Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Repo Man,
Yeah.
but I also love it. Thank you, TBC. Let's bowl, let's rock and roll.
So are you guys ready for the wipe score for Grease 2 from the audience? No? Big D? Hey, what's up, girl?
I love that all of our children made stops on
Yeah.
this stream.
I need to open this door and let the dogs in.
That's you. That's you right there.
Thank you, Shadow Time.
I don't know. It was one of the options. What do you have to say to anybody?
Nothing.
No, I say nothing. I heard,
Wait,
Emma. I heard you don't like to tell your dad a lot about your day. That you're a little tight-lipped. You got secrets?
No.
You want to tell Gene Lyons?
No.
No. Do you think I look better?
A mustache.
Am I better?
Did I grow something?
Am I better with the mask or without the mask?
Now.
Okay, better with the mustache or without the mustache?
With.
Oh, hey! All right.
She makes fun of me when I have like a mustache. She tells me immediately to shave it.
It hurts.
I know, but come on. If I grew that, would you like it?
Yeah.
Oh shit,
Wow.
we got a guest in the studio, not a child and not a dog. It's another human being here. Hold on. Let's see. Oh.
Hi, everyone.
Here, you gotta here you go.
The whole feed is just gone. I love it. I love the headgear.
Thanks. Hi, guys.
Hi.
What do you think of
I
that?
can't hear what's going on, so you gotta
Oh,
you
they're
gotta
not
figure
saying
it.
anything.
Oh,
Yeah. You can listen to them. I can just be,
be on.
I can just have my face here.
Okay. Sarah, Susan Bruce says hi. Sarah, hi, love the mask.
Thanks.
So Sarah's here. So we're actually in the studio that Sarah built. This is her mask that she got at Mardi Gras 2019.
2020.
2020. Is it 2022? God, it is.
Right before the pandemic.
That's true. Can you guys hear us okay? Okay, cool.
Yep.
She said, yup. So yeah, so anyway, so
Emma's like,
so we got so my mustache is cool, but your dad's mustache not cool.
No.
No,
Hers,
no.
no. Yours, yes.
Oh, okay, cool. So we're gonna keep it?
No.
No. Oh.
Oh, he's gonna cut it.
Oh. Let's put it up for a poll.
so guys, I have to
If
jump
you show
off
me
of
your
here very
absolute cutest
soon.
face, I'll think about it. But I can't hear you, so you gotta show me.
Right?
Are you talking to Ash
Okay.
or to Emma?
Emma.
Oh. Cutest face and go. Ash, you said you gotta jump soon? Sorry.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I have to jump off of here soon, y'all. I'm sorry.
No, it's totally cool. So, guys, we're going to be wrapping up pretty soon here. Ash's got to drop off. But thank you guys so much for joining us for the stream. Movies that are coming up. White Man Can't Jump is launching tonight, so keep an eye out for that. Be refreshing your pod feeds. We got Friday coming up, Jacob's Ladder, The Grifters. Friday will be very interesting because I got super high while watching it. Sarah had to put me to bed, and my notes. Big D, remember when you did your unintelligible notes? I got the same situation going on.
Yes.
Yeah,
I do.
yours were for Robin Hood Men in Tights. I looked back at my notes and I was like, I don't understand what any of this means. But I did write several times. I can see the set. So apparently that was very important to me. We got an argument in the chat going on about Alien versus Terminator. Terminator wins that 100%. Yeah. His skeleton and body are impervious to alien attacks. Like that's what. It's got really weird.
It was my fault. Sorry.
Did we get the cute
Why is
fit?
it weird?
Everyone just got really quiet all of a sudden.
Well,
I was
Gene, it is
listening to what
it is
you
about
had to
time for
say.
bedtime. It's bedtime for this.
Oh,
one.
okay. So we're wrapping it up. All right, cool.
Bedtime
Thank you
for this-
guys so much. Keep an eye out on the Twitch stream. Make sure to
He's a
subscribe.
baby.
He's a baby?
Yeah, he's the baby.
He's the
He's
baby.
a big baby.
Biggest baby I've ever seen.
Gene, rear naked choke. Rear naked
Oh
choke.
no. That's
This guy's sweaty.
Oh,
this
good
guy
God.
is
Get out.
sweaty, she says.
He's got sweaty.
That's it. That's the new cold open. All right, cool. So anyway, so we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. But make sure
Get out! Get out!
make sure to follow and subscribe to Twitch. We'll be doing more stuff here out of the stream now that Sarah has pumped up the connection speed. In addition to that, keep an ear out. As soon as we're off of this, I'm going to be launching White Man Can't Jump, so that'll be up on your streams. Moonlit Tear says, this is the daughter I keep hearing about on the podcast. This is one of them. Then you've got Ellie, and then you've got Maddie and June. June's more of our mom.
Yeah.
Maddie's more of a daughter. So anyway, but thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you for your votes. Ash, thank you so much for taking the time to rewatch 7 movies and give us scores for all those movies. That was incredible of you. Big D, thank you for explaining math. And what is going on? What is she doing over there? That looks terrifying. Ruffles.
Happy Mardi Gras, everybody.
Yeah, happy Mardi Gras, everybody. Ruffles. Oh, Ash. Juan Carlos wanted to know about E.T., and I think that is one that we missed.
Oh. I mean, E.T.'s a perfect movie, so I would give it a 0.
0 there.
Lacking heart. Roger said it lacked heart.
He had 2.5 because it lacked heart, right? So
I
0 from
closed
Ash.
it.
Yeah, it's all right. All right. Thanks, you guys. Oh, also, yeah, if you haven't joined our Discord, please do. We're hanging out all the time over there. I'll put the link in. Oh, shit. Thank you, Moonlit Tear. Moonlit Tear just gifted 10 subscriptions.
What?
So that is from Moonlit Tear's own pockets. Gave subscriptions to AJ Wilson, Spartan Player, Egelhoff, MTP Gamer, Upsman, Ellie, Knowles Fan, Dahlia D-Dag, 2 of 4, and Thundercat 80. Thank you so much, Moonlit Tear. You're amazing. Moonlit Tear also says we're not allowed to leave right now because we're in the middle of a level 4 hype train. So, Ash, if you need to take off, you can. We got 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. And I can do some we can do some gambling here if people want. We could do predictions. And I'll do Big D's scores on movies that we've never scored before.
I need to go give a shower.
Okay. We'll do Sarah.
I need to go give a shower.
Unless you want to sing We Don't Talk About Bruno. That's the only way we'd say.
We don't talk about Bruno.
How's that go?
No.
Sing
That's how it goes. We don't talk about Bruno.
It was my wedding day.
My wedding day.
You need to take a shower.
Okay. Good night, all.
Gosh.
Good night, all.
He's a sweaty one.
Good night,
He's
all.
a sweat.
I thought she said
Oh.
slutty real quick. Yeah, it's gone. Dahlia says, read my highlighted question. Let me go back. Dahlia, just repeat it. Oh, who's more badass, Ripley or Sarah Connor? Sarah Connor. Oh,
I think Ripley.
that's a good one. Yeah,
I think
yeah,
Ripley.
Ripley. Sarah Connor's pretty badass, but she's not like, she's always had help, you know? Ripley did not have help.
Yeah.
She was on her own, often.
Oh my God.
Jones
Look
is
at
not a
all
big
these
help.
things.
Oh my God. We go level 4 complete hype train. That's a big one. Sarah, thank you for the cheers. Thank you for the cheers. D-Dupe, thank you for the cheers. All right, we got also. All right, so we got 2 minutes 50 seconds left in the hype train. Ash, thank you for the cheers. Holy crap, we got super jeans popping up all over the place. I love it.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Tom in Crane, Texas. I hope you enjoyed this stream. We did basically for you. You got your wish, so we really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I'm so excited about the turnout tonight, guys. Like I did not know that we were when we first went on, we were really concerned. Is anybody going to show up? We're up to 23 viewers right now, and there have been dozens of you throughout the night. So I appreciate you guys hanging out, showing up.
So wait, I'm confused.
Level 5 now.
Is there a level 6 hype train?
No, level 5 is the final level.
And we're at 151%.
Yeah,
of that.
we have overloaded it because Moonlit Tier went bananas.
Holy God.
Moonlit Tier, if you wanna promote your stream, your podcast, your company, if you're just looking for people to add you on Facebook or Instagram, now is the time. Post the link right there because you've earned it. God dang. But yeah, anyway,
crazy,
hop in the
y'all.
Discord as well. Hang out with us. TPC says Sarah Connor went to Mexico to learn and train and be a badass, and then was going to break out of a psych ward by herself to kill the Dyson. True. Ripley, however, was like a hard ass from the beginning. Like, let's not forget, Ripley was like, don't bring that shit on the spacecraft, and they did anyway. Then Ripley blew up the fucking ship and escaped on her own. Then Ripley goes back and fucking fights the aliens in Aliens. And then Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection, she's having not a great time. She got pregnant with Alien, I think, at one point, right?
Yeah, she did. And she had to jump in like a furnace.
Yeah, she did the robot suit and shit. Like, going to
Can I
Mexico
just
doesn't
tell
make you
you?
tough.
Can I tell you how excited I am about Moonlit Tier, who said they were listening to our Stargate episode in their car and they heard about the stream and came and got on the stream.
That's incredible.
Makes me so happy.
Moonlit Tier also came on during my Aliens Fireteam Elite stream that was awful with a 10-minute lag and was just like, okay, I'm gonna really try to support you. The stream is awful, but here's a giant donation anyway. Also, your donation link is broken, so here's a bunch of cheers anyway. And never at one point said, get your shit together, Gene Lyons. So I really, really appreciate that. So yeah, thank you guys so much. We're wrapping up this hype train, Moonlit Tier. I cannot wait to see the emote that gets unlocked. But thank you guys so much again for showing up. We'll do more of these now that we're all set up for it. And I think this like 60 to 90 minute format's absolutely fantastic. Level 5 hype train emote. Here we go. It's the hype. Aw. It is a
Bird?
It's a bird with like those big awe eyes, and we dedicate this to Moonlit Tier and everybody else who supported Ash, Sarah, who supported this hype train. Really, really appreciate it.
That's so
Ruffles,
cute.
It is very, very cute. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I will get keep an eye on the schedule here on Twitch too. I'll get some more stuff posted up. It might just be me and the King Bee trying to still figure out hype trains, figure out Aliens Fireteam Elite. Big D has downloaded it, so we'll see about it. He says he likes the dynamics, so that should be good. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Take care. Happy Mardi Gras. Take care of yourselves. Yeah, we love you. White Man
Happy
Can't Jump
Mardi
coming
Gras.
up soon. Happy Mardi Gras. And Ash, thank you for the cake.
You're welcome.
Remember when we first met John McClane? Argyle picked him up from the plane and took him down the Nakatomi Tower to meet with Holly. He came to get her back and to be her man, but Hans and his buddies fucked up the plan, and that's about when everything went sour at the Christmas party. And the terrorists were overzealous, but it was sweet when they killed Ellis. And with a little help from Alan, John McClane kicked ass. We're gonna die, 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 die hard. We're gonna die, 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 die hard. We're gonna die, 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 die hard. We're gonna die, 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 die as hard as we can. No one dies harder than John McClane. Even when his wife stuck on a plane, about to cross into the Potomac River on the eve of Christmas. And airport security kicked him out, but John McClane is just too damn proud, and nothing could have made him not deliver, 'cause that's his business. And with a lot of fights and